I'm Ed Donahue, AP News.
This is Deborah Hobson, Director of Infection Prevention. To help prevent disease, wash your hands. As you touch people, surfaces, and objects throughout the day, you accumulate germs on your hands. In turn, you can infect yourself with these germs by touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Washing your hands frequently can help limit the transfer of germs that causes illness. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Southtown Furniture and Terrell Complete Auto Care are going to make Christmas special for two people this year by giving away over $2,500 worth of merchandise at each location. Southtown Furniture and Terrell Complete Auto Care are teaming up with KSMO Media to give away two big family Christmas packages. All you have to do to be eligible to win is register at Southtown Furniture and Terrell Complete Auto Care, and the drawing will be held December 19th. The winners, they'll be announced on KSMO Media December 20th. Give yourself a chance to win the Big Family Christmas Package, sponsored by KSMO Media, Southtown Furniture, and Terrell Complete Auto Care, worth over $2,500. No purchase is necessary, and there are no age requirements to register. One winner per address per family, and employees of sponsors are not eligible. Have a Merry Christmas from your friends at KSMO Media, Southtown Furniture, and Terrell Complete Auto Care.
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
GOAT, G-O-A-T, acronym, stands for Greatest of All Time. As in, spaghetti sandwiches for dinner? They're my fave. Dad, you're the GOAT.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Outside our studios, we have 50 degrees under cloudy skies at 23 minutes after the hour of 12 o'clock. Our winds are out of the southwest at about 9 miles per hour. They do gust as high as 22 miles per hour. Well, let's take a look at that noon hour weather forecast. We expect patchy drizzle up until around 5 p.m. this afternoon. Will continue to be mostly cloudy with temperatures falling to around 48 degrees by 5 p.m. Well, at 50 right now, they don't have far to fall. Westerly winds will be 13 to 15 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. Tonight, we expect mostly cloudy skies, low temperature around 33 degrees. Winds will be out of the west tonight, 7 to 13 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. Tomorrow, our weekend's going to start out with cloudy skies, but gradually skies will clear, will become mostly sunny, and we'll have a high temperature near 53 degrees. Winds will be out of the northwest tomorrow, 5 to 8 miles per hour, becoming southeasterly during tomorrow morning, and wind chill value early tomorrow could be as low as 29 degrees. Tomorrow night, we have a 40% chance of showers after midnight with partly cloudy skies, low around 35. Southeasterly winds tomorrow night will be about 9 to 14 miles per hour. They'll become westerly after midnight, and those winds could gust as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 54 degrees. Westerly winds on Sunday will be 10 to 14 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. Sunday night should be partly cloudy with low around 28. Then Monday we'll start that new work week out in the first full week in the month of December with sunny skies and a high temperature near 52 degrees. We should be mostly clear Monday night, low around 33. Then Tuesday we expect sunny skies with a high temperature near 53. Will be partly cloudy Tuesday night, low around 26. Then Wednesday, sunny skies in the forecast with a high temperature near 49. Wednesday night, skies should be mostly clear with a low temperature around 30 degrees. And Thursday will be sunny on Thursday with a high temperature near 60 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Virtual communication, virtual work meetings, virtual education. The world is changing and it's not always easy to keep up with. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. On the patio at the bowling alley last Saturday night, I overheard parents of teenagers sharing concerns with one another about the communication gap they feel is getting deeper and wider between parents and teenagers. One of the fathers said he feels lost with computers because his only real exposure was as a high school senior in 1984 when computers made their first appearance in his school. He's been a laborer all of his adult life and carries a flip phone. Three mothers sat together at an adjoining table. One said when she writes her grocery list in cursive, her 14-year-old daughter is unable to read it. For the past decade, many companies have held workshops and training sessions focused on generational differences in the workplace, the importance of generational diversity, and the need for non-millennials to make adjustments to their procedures and pace so the work environment is more welcoming and friendly to the younger generation. I've been told the millennial generation is capable of multitasking. Well, I think anyone can multitask, but the end result will not be of the same quality as if you focus on one task instead of trying to do 2 or 7 at the same time. Another word I've heard used to describe millennials is impatient. Aren't we all a little impatient? Isn't learning how to manage and control that trait in your character a part of becoming a mature adult? I don't think we should change our culture or our pace or our procedures to fit the needs of new employees unless it makes sense for everyone in the company. I'm not against change. I just think there should be a reason for it. I love the passion and enthusiasm a new employee brings to the table. I also have great respect for those who built the foundation. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and that's my 2 cents.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets with nowhere to go. I didn't think I'd survive. But I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year. For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there.
Covenant House helped me break the cycle of homelessness in my family. They gave me the love that I needed.
Over 2,000 young people will sleep safely in a Covenant House bed tonight. When youth who are experiencing homelessness have a hot meal, a safe place to sleep, medical care, and love, they can overcome heartbreaking challenges and have a brighter future.
They just really genuinely just wanted to help me succeed, and I'm succeeding. I'm a speaker, I'm an author. Covenant House really helped me and really helped mold me into the woman I am today.
If you or someone you love is asking for help, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
Do you know who some of the most avid readers of Cardinals Magazine are? It's Cardinal alumni. Our former players tell me time and again that Cardinals Magazine is one of their favorite ways to stay connected to the birds on the bat.
And you know, Ricky, I've heard the same thing. They feel like they're still coming to the ballpark each day when they're enjoying the impressive lineup of feature stories in every issue of Cardinals Magazine.
Cardinals Magazine helps you really get to know the current players, not only their stories in uniform, but who they are off the field and how they got to where they are.
And it doesn't stop with the stories on current players. No one does a better job giving fans a truer picture of everything happening on the field, inside the ballpark, and all over Cardinals Nation. Even stories on our Cardinals alumni.
Join our former players who enjoy the classic coverage of Cardinals Magazine. Subscribe for yourself and your favorite fan at cardinals.com/magazine or 314-345-9000.
Cardinals Magazine. It's all here.
A sluggish Friday for direct cash cattle business, and cash hogs are lower at midday. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. It's a relatively quiet start for direct cash cattle trade following several days of scattered light business across cattle country. For the week, live deals in the south have ranged from $171 to $175, mostly $174 to $175, $2 to $3 below the previous week's weighted averages. Northern dress business has been steady at $275, which is about $4 below the prior week's weighted average basis. There could be some additional business developed today, but not much is expected. Box beef is mixed at midday and light to moderate demand for solid offerings. Choice was $1 lower at $298.02. Select was $1.16 higher at $265.91. At the Mitchell Livestock Auction in South Dakota, feeder steers up to 600 pounds sold with a higher undertone. Steers 600 to 900 pounds are $2 to $8 higher. Light heifers up to 700 pounds sold with a higher undertone, and heifers 850 to 950 pounds are $4 to $7 lower. The USDA says overall demand was good. Medium and large one feeder steers 601 to 636 pounds brought $261 to $275. Feeder heifers 663 to 697 pounds brought $227 to $238. Cash hogs are lower at midday with fairly Like negotiated purchases, processors have moved needed numbers this week without having to get aggressive in their procurement efforts. Packers likely have most of their needs met for the week, and business could be sluggish for the rest of the day. There are a lot of negative factors currently weighing on the market. Those include heavier weights and ample supplies of market-ready hogs. Demand for U.S. pork has been holding steady globally, but there are long-term concerns, and domestic demand remains sluggish. Barrows and Gilts at the National Daily Director down $2.97 with a weighted average of $56.79. Prices at the regional direct markets were not reported due to confidentiality. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are steady at $55. At Illinois, slaughter-sow prices were steady with moderate demand for light offerings at $41 to $54, and Barrows and Gilts were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $35 to $45. Pork values are weak at midday, down 9 cents at $83.74. Picnics and bellies were both lower. Loins were weak. Hams, ribs, and butts were higher to sharply higher. I'm Megan Grebner, Brownfield.
This Spotlight on Soybeans is brought to you by Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff. Missouri Soybeans Communications Director Samantha Turner says Missouri Soybeans Not Just a Farmer video campaign builds organizational brand awareness with a tip of the hat to its farmer members.
This video is to thank all of our producers across the state for the many roles that they serve in and the hard work that they put into their profession.
The campaign has 3 additional parts, including Not Just a Membership, pointing out the benefits of belonging to the organization, Not Just a Soybean, which defines the versatility of the crop,
and then lastly, Not Just a checkoff. What is the checkoff doing? How are dollars being dedicated? And so we're hoping that this campaign really answers all the questions a farmer may have about the organization.
The videos, in the order that they're released, will be available at mosoy.org. From Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements and being brought to you by the Salvation Army Dent County Service Unit at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, located at 1200 West Rolla Road in Salem. Bell ringers are out every weekend through Christmas, and a number of counter kettles are located in town. Join the Salvation Army in making a difference in your neighborhood or your community. For more information about the Salvation Army in Dent County, call 729-8163. The Salvation Army, doing the most good. Kenneth Kenny Edward Laughlin of Jadwin passed away Saturday, November 19th at the age of 18 years. Funeral services for Kenny Laughlin will be Saturday at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Kenny Laughlin will also be Saturday from 10 a.m. until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Dry Fork Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Wilson Mortuary to help with final expenses. Memorial envelopes are available, and all arrangements for Kenny Edward Laughlin of Jadwin are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Donald Ure of Licking, age 90, passed away November 28th. Funeral services for Donald Ure will be Saturday at 12 noon at the Licking United Methodist Church. Visitation for family and friends of Donald Ure will also be Saturday from 10 a.m. until service time at 12 noon. Following the funeral service, the body will be cremated and interred at the Annette Cemetery at a later date. In lieu of flowers, donations may be made to the Licking Bridge Builders, and all arrangements for Donald Ure of Licking are under the direction of the Fox Funeral Home of Licking. Robert Bob Jean Midget of Steelville passed away Thursday, November 23rd at the age of 90 years. Funeral services for Bob Midget will be at 2 Saturday afternoon at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Visitation for family and friends of Bob Midget will also be Saturday from 12 noon until service time at 2 in the afternoon. Entry will be at the Brown Cemetery, Steelville. And all arrangements for Robert Bob Jean Midget of Steelville are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. Banjo Kevin Dean Nichols, age 62, of Howes Mill, passed away Wednesday, November 29th, in the peace of his home. A celebration of life for Banjo Nichols will be at 12 noon Thursday at the Boss Assembly of God Church. Visitation for family and friends will also be Thursday from 10 a.m. until service time at 12 noon at the church. And all arrangements for Banjo Kevin Dean Nichols of Howes Mill are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of the Salvation Army Dent County Service Unit that reminds everyone the angel tree is available this year at Walmart. Two big kettles will continue to serve Dent County from Country Mart and Walmart. Remember, the money you donate to your local service unit stays in Salem to help those with emergencies and those down on their luck. Help us fill the red kettles this year and help your neighbors. The Salvation Army doing the most good.
This Christmas, when you put money in a Salvation Army kettle, expect change. Expect homes and hearts to be warmed. Expect empty stomachs and hungry souls to be fed. Expect need and despair to be transformed by hope and joy. Whether you give at our kettles or at SalvationArmyUSA.org, expect your contributions to change lives. The Salvation Army, doing the most good.
Here at KSMO Radio, I've got 38 minutes after the hour of 12 o'clock. If you want to go to the other direction, it's 12 minutes till the hour of 1. And it's time to take a look at local news. Local news being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Dent County Fire Protection District Board of Directors met Thursday evening at 6 o'clock at the fire station. After the call to order, the board president announced that the meeting was being held on short notice due to the necessity of the meeting and that the phone lines and internet system were down Wednesday and that had hindered any timely notice. In new business, Dave Wells was nominated and accepted as the custodian of records and budget manager and secretary-treasurer with a roll call vote. The board then briefly went into closed session. Coming back into open session, the board accepted the resignation request of Chief Brad Nash to step down as the district chief. A motion was then made and carried to assign Assistant Chief Dennis Floyd as the interim fire chief. The meeting was then adjourned. You have nature lovers on your holiday gift list? Well, the Missouri Department of Conservation's online nature shop makes holiday shopping a breeze for anyone interested in nature-themed gifts. Offerings include the ever-popular Nature Events calendar, plus a variety of books and more for all ages. Buy these and other items at MDC Nature Centers, through the MDC online nature shop at mdcnatureshop.com, or by calling 877-521-8632, and be sure to order early. Applicable tax, shipping, and handling costs will apply. Give the gifts of hunting and fishing permits for hunters and anglers on your list. Buy permits from vendors around the state, online at mdc.mo.gov/buy permits, or through the MDC free mobile apps Mo Hunting and Mo Fishing, available for download through Google Play for Android devices or the App Store for Apple devices. Healthy Dent County is planning to begin another Project Rise program that will empower individuals and offer support as they strive to lead their families out of poverty. The goal is to have a new cohort of families beginning this spring. This program will address issues that keep families in poverty and work toward developing strategies to overcome these challenges and sustain long-term change. Project Rise will help provide the tools to improving financial health and empowering, as well as providing a support system of community connections to help with the long-term thinking and time management. Families accepted in the program will work on money management, including budgeting and improving credit scores, employment and career development, setting goals, and relationship building. Only 4 to 7 families will be selected for this 16-week program, and they must meet these requirements. Must have stable housing. They must reside in Dent County. And most importantly, the participants must be ready, willing, and open to make changes to find new opportunities. To make this project a success, Healthy Dent County will work with social service agencies, churches, healthcare and employment specialists, and community leaders. The wealth of knowledge from these professionals will be invaluable to improving the lives of these families for generations to come. Participants can earn gift cards and other financial incentives throughout the program. Meals and child care will be provided during the meetings. If you're interested, pick up and turn in an application at the Salem Community Center at the Armory at the Healthy Dent County office at 1200 West Roller Road. The University of Missouri Extension will be holding a farm tax workshop Tuesday, December 12th from 6:45 to 8:45 via Zoom. The workshop is designed for farmers and ranchers and will include timely tax issues such as employee versus independent contractor, Form 1090 requirements, tax issues related to drought sales, tax issues arising from the death of a farmer, depreciating and expensing farm assets, the sale and exchange of farm property, plus legislative and regulatory updates. This workshop is designed to help in your preparation to visit with your tax professional and is for educational purposes only. If you have questions, please call Mary at 573-581-3231. The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce in the City of Salem will hold a Christmas Parade of Lights in Salem Saturday, starting at 5:30 with this year's theme, Winter Wonderland. The Grand Marshal for the parade this year is the Salem High School Marching Boo. The parade will run from the corner of South Grand and Franklin at the SBU campus, travel east to MacArthur, then go north to 4th Street before going east to the Dent County Courthouse Square. If you can't make it to the parade, KSMO Media will video stream the parade from 4th and Jackson beginning around 5:45. The video will be available on KSMO Stream Facebook page, KSMO YouTube page, and at ksmoradio.com. There is no charge to watch the video stream. Following the parade Saturday night, the Ozark Natural and Cultural Resource Center, located at 202 South Main Street, will be open from 6:30 until 8:30 for those who want to enjoy the incredible Trees and Trains exhibit titled A Snowy Tree Lot. If you can't make it Saturday night, the Trees and Trains exhibit is available for viewing from 9 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday, and on Saturdays from 9 in the morning until 1 in the afternoon. If you need more information, call the ONCRC at 729-0029. The Salem Memorial Hospital Board of Directors will hold a special meeting this afternoon at 3:30 in the hospital library. The tentative agenda includes the call to order and roll call, followed by old business consisting of employee health insurance review and COVID vaccine policy consideration. The meeting will be open to the public and may be attended in person or via telephone or other electronic means. Anyone wanting to attend by telephone or other electronic means should contact the Salem Memorial Hospital Administration Office at 573-729-6626, extension 4005 to obtain access information. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 729-7071.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan, or can't afford to go away to college, or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem Campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Wofford & Wofford Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and camera to help locate and solve septic problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential, and commercial plumbing, as well as repairs. Wofford & Wofford Plumbing. Call the office at 729-0014, and they can get you taken care of.
Made for agriculture, we are MFA.
Get your calves off to a good start with MFA branded feeds. With time-tested, proven feeds like Cattle Charge and Full Throttle, you can put pounds on your calves quickly, efficiently, and safely. The feed-to-gain ratios speak for themselves. A good start is critical for this year's calf crop. Financing is available. Get a great start with MFA Feed.
We are MFA.
Hi, this is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, and I want you to follow all the exciting action of the St. Louis Blues right here this season on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. They've been one of the longest-running St. Louis Blues affiliates, and if you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is listening right here. It's KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri, your radio home for the St. Louis Blues hockey.
Let Country Mart in Salem help you get ready for the upcoming holiday season. At Country Mart, you'll find a variety of fresh-cut Christmas trees, beautiful red and assorted color poinsettias, stocking stuffers, and assorted fresh chase candy. Country Mart can also help you with those upcoming family and party gatherings, as they can prepare meat and cheese trays, fresh fruit and cheese trays, party sandwich trays, and so much more. Merry Christmas from your friends at Country Mart on Highway 3272 East right here in Salem.
Here at KSMO Radio, we have, looks like about 12 minutes till the hour of 1 o'clock, and it's time to take a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem Boys basketball Tigers will be in Owensville tonight to face the Dutchmen. The freshmen start play at 5 o'clock with the JV game to follow at 6. The varsity game should begin around 7:15. The varsity contest can be heard on KSMO Radio and audio streamed on KSMO Media. The varsity Tigers are 1-1 on the season. The Salem Lady basketball Tigers will face Naylor Saturday at noon at the Fredericktown tournament. Salem is 0-4 going into the game, while Naylor is 2-4. Braden Shan and Jake Neighbors each scored 2 goals as the St. Louis Blues beat the Buffalo Sabres Thursday night 6-4. The Blues play Arizona Saturday night at 7:30 on KSMO Radio, and you can hear the game right here on your hometown radio station, KSMO, AM 1340 and FM 95.7. The Missouri basketball Tigers will play Wichita State Sunday at 1:30. And you can hear that game as well here on KSMO Radio. Missouri is 6-2 on the year. And that's been sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports on Bill Pollock's Show Me Bowl weekend at Faroe Field in Columbia. The first game underway, Class 3 final between Central Park Hills and Seneca. Later this afternoon, Marionville and North Platte in Class 1. And then tonight, Cardinal Ritter taking on Republic. Tomorrow, Class 4 will feature Hillsborough against Kearney. The Class 2 matchup, Valley Catholic against Lamar, 2 programs that are used to playing in the Show Me Bowl. And the nightcap will be the Class 6 CBC Liberty North matchup. You can watch all the games on Misha.tv. The Blues held off the Buffalo Sabres 6-4. They had a 3-0 lead in the first, let that get away, but they came back. Braden Shen scored twice, so did Jake Neighbors. He's on a tear, 7 goals in 7 games.
If you go to the net enough, you're going to end up getting a few here and there, but, for me, I think it's just being a good complementary player for these guys. They obviously have so much talent. They're good off the rush. They're good in the ozone, and just trying to support them, be in the right areas.
Basketball, the Mizzou women lost at Virginia in overtime 87-81. They dropped to 5-3. They'll be at home tomorrow against SEMO at 2. The Mizzou men go for their 4th straight win Sunday. They host Wichita State. We'll also find out Sunday what bowl game Mizzou is headed to. One scenario reported by Kirk Bowles, who covers Texas for the Austin newspaper, said sources tell him if the Longhorns do not make the college football playoff, look for a Mizzou-Texas matchup in the Cotton Bowl. It would be a rematch of former Big 12 foes, and of course, Texas joins the SEC next year. year? Ultimately, the New Year's Six Bowls, as well as the 4 playoff teams, are selected by the 13-member College Football Playoff Selection Committee. Patrick Mahomes makes his first trip to Lambeau Field when the Chiefs visit the Green Bay Packers on Sunday night.
I'm extremely excited for it. I know it's going to be a hostile environment, and the fans are going to be loud. It's going to be a lot like Arrowhead is to other teams, but I'm excited. If you love football, you love Lambeau Field, and I'm excited to get the opportunity to play there.
Chiefs are 8-3. Mahomes, 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
They are our love bugs and companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life better. When we face unexpected challenges, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people and their pets. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Hey, Jimmy, turn off the video games. Let's go play some ball.
I'm in the middle of my game. Can't we go later?
Come on, it'll be fun. It will be there when you get back.
Okay, but there's no way you're gonna win.
Why don't you grab some water and granola bars, and then we'll see about that.
You can make a difference. Eat smart, play hard. And when you do, your kids will too. A challenge from USDA.
Office.
Southtown Furniture.
The holidays are approaching, and if you're looking for that unique gift for that someone special, well, right now is the perfect time to get by Southtown Furniture in Salem, where they have wall-to-wall savings, special credit terms, layaway, and fantastic prices on top-name furniture brands. Get bedroom suits, dining room furniture, recliners for children to the big men size, and more. You'll find accessories from pictures, lamps, entertainment centers, end tables to ottomans, and much, much more. Get by and check out unique furniture pieces, accessories, and much more today at Southtown Furniture in Salem, where they've been serving the smart shopper since 1922 in Salem on Highway 19. And your friends at Southtown Furniture wish you and yours a very, very Merry Christmas.
The best selection, you'll agree, with satisfaction guaranteed. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
And just inside of half court, bang! Bang! At the buzzer! He climbed the elevator, caught it with 2 hands, and flushed it on the way down. C. Scooped up, thrown up, off the backboard and in, and Missouri wins. This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
The bragging rights trophy is coming to Como, folks.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Run out to the rim, and he flushed it.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find these great deals on a holiday gift guide at K&H Auto Supply, including a Performance Tool 2-pack hybrid handle knife set for $19.99, Performance Tool LED work light for only $11.99, and Titan magnetic pickup tool for $5.99. Happy holidays from K&H Auto Supply here in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
The holiday season is right around the corner, so give the gift that's hard to wrap but easy to give. Give them a Stihl. With powerful trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws to place under the tree, the Stihl Holiday Gift Guide has something for everyone. Save $40 on the HSA 45 battery-powered hedge trimmer. Visit your local Stihl dealer or go to stihlusa.com/gift guide. Real Stihl. Find yours. Now $99.99 was $139.99 MSRP. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. About 2.5 minutes, I'm going to bring you Missouri Net News. And after that, then, around the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'm going to be back to give you our latest weather forecast. Stay tuned to your hometown radio station, KSMO.
Aaron's in Salem, Jet Tire and Auto, and KSMO Media are going to make this Christmas special with the big kid packages this year for 2 children, and each sponsor will be giving away over $650 worth of merchandise to a child at each location. All you have to do is register at Aaron's at 1201 Sweetie East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem, Jet Tire and Auto at 800 South Park in Salem, and the drawing will be held on December 19th. The winner will be announced on KSMO Media. Give yourself a chance to win the Big Kid Package sponsored by KSMO Media, Aaron's of Salem, and Jet Tire and Auto of Salem. No purchase is necessary, and there are no age requirements to register. 1 winner per family, per address, and employees of the sponsors are not eligible. Have a Merry Christmas from your friends at KSMO Media, Aaron's, and Jet Tire and Auto.
You're all set with your Medicare prescriptions, Mrs. Brown.
This is not just low-cost copays at Walgreens.
I can actually help you set up 90-day refills if you want.
This is having a partner you can trust. Get low-cost copays, 90-day refills, and delivery from your neighborhood Walgreens. This is being independent. Together. Walgreens.
Restrictions apply. For details, see walgreens.com/pharmacy.
Have you ever asked a farmer if they talk to their fields?
Promise me you'll grow nice and tall. You got that? No, you were corn in 2013, not 2014. Hope you were thirsty. You think Cheryl's still mad at me?
After all that talking, sometimes it's time to listen. Your field has a voice, and John Deere Operations Center helps you hear it. Unlock every acre's full potential by using both agronomic and economic data. Visit johndeere.com/operations center and unlock your operation.
They run errands and equipment. They bring parts and dinner. They drive the combine and the kids to school. They feed livestock. They fix skinned knees, broken fences. They do the books and lead the 4-H groups. They simply make everything better. John Deere celebrates the strength and resilience of the women that make farms run. They make all the difference.
With news on MissouriNet, I'm Marshall Griffin. Missouri U.S. Senator Josh Hawley has not officially endorsed Donald Trump for president, but he says he'll support Trump over current President Joe Biden. Hawley is also predicting that next year's race will be a Trump-Biden rematch.
I just think, no offense to any of the other folks who on the Republican side have run for president, this is not going to happen. I mean, Trump is going to be the nominee. I just think that's the reality.
Trump has been officially endorsed by State Senator Bill Eigel, who's running for governor of Missouri. Which cities in the United States are the most expensive when it comes to heating your home? 4 of the top 10 most expensive are right here in Missouri, including number 1. According to HVACgnome.com, residents in Springfield pay more than anyone else in the U.S. to keep their homes warm and toasty during the winter months. Independence is not far behind as the 3rd most expensive city for heating a home. St. Joseph in northwest Missouri came in 5th place, while Central Missouri's Columbia came in 8th. This is MissouriNet.
Every year, millions of people find a health plan